Today, we dive into the chaos, the controversy, and the carnage surrounding the so-called One Big Beautiful Bill. Promised as a historic leap towards budgetary discipline by President Trump, critics argue it's more like a financial time bomb. Elon Musk calls it a disgusting abomination. Fiscal hawks are losing their minds, and the internet is on fire. So does this bill make America great again, or is it just a big, beautiful mess? Let's find out today. Alright, let's break it down. The One Big Beautiful Bill Act promises the following: extended Trump-era tax cuts, plus shiny new breaks like no taxes on tips, overtime, and Social Security. Increased spending on border security, defense, and other priorities. Mandatory cuts to programs like Medicaid and SNAP, with new work requirements. Oh, and a little thing called raising the debt ceiling by an unsustainable pace of $4 trillion. No regulation at the state level for AI for 10 years, causing mass panic for the future of AI infrastructure. On paper, it's a dream for fiscal conservatives supporting President Trump's agenda. In reality, it's an extension of the overspending and progressive government tactics. Let's talk numbers. The debt ceiling limits how much the federal government can borrow to meet its obligations. Raising it ensures the U.S. avoids defaulting on its existing debt. However, this $4 trillion increase allows for continued unsustainable borrowing. With the national debt projected to exceed $40 trillion by 2034, rising interest costs mean that the debt servicing alone will cost over $1 trillion annually by 2030. Every 1% increase in rates adds $300 billion annually to the borrowing costs. Now, 1% doesn't sound like a lot, but $300 billion does. Unlike past increases tied to spending cuts, this bill lacks measures to curb deficits. Without addressing the entitlement spending, this adjustment creates a fiscal cliff for future administrations. While raising the debt ceiling prevents an immediate crisis, this proposal lacks accountability. Let's talk backlash, and oh boy, it's spicy. Elon Musk didn't hold back, calling the bill a disgusting abomination on X. Congressman Thomas Massie warned it could add $20 trillion in federal debt over a decade. Peter Schiff says it's paving the way for a dollar and a sovereign debt crisis. And the memes, they've been brutal. One post showed Congress with monopoly money, captioned, "The Big Beautiful Bill in Action." This highlights how Congress is more than okay spending your money, double taxing along the way. Land of the free, more like land of the taxed. Let's rewind to 2016. Trump promised to slash wasteful spending, balance the budget, and start paying down the debt. Fast forward today, and this bill does the opposite. Sure, it cuts $698 billion from Medicaid and $267 billion from SNAP, but those cuts are swallowed up by massive defense and border security spending. Raising the debt ceiling by $4 trillion? That's borrowing on steroids. Fiscal conservatives are left asking, what happened to the swamp draining? In order to fix the chaos, there's a common sense approach most Republicans and independents would support. Medicaid must be restructured to eliminate inefficiencies and fraud, cutting even 10% of unnecessary spending to save taxpayers nearly $50 billion annually. Allowing DOGE cuts to take effect will slash government overreach and potentially reduce waste by $120 billion over the next decade. Border funding should prioritize deportations rather than additional judges or agents who could clog the system. And raising the debt ceiling by another $4 trillion, you see the theme. Unsustainable. Instead, we need to balance spending to tackle the $31 trillion national debt. Lastly, financial incentives for families are crucial to address our below sustainable population replacement rate. These solutions create a path to fiscal responsibility and societal stability. What do you think about the Big Beautiful Bill? Is this a wasteful spending package, or does it represent a new conservative agenda? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share for more deep dives into politics and policy. Until next time, keep speaking off the record.